Okay. I don't
Watch
have
him
quite enough
move.
movement speed to do it with this one.
I'm trying to pin him in as much as I can, but I feel like
I
he's
know.
gonna do an AoE that does the whole thing.
I'd laugh if he moved.
Now you were a face to me.
Karlach stood right through it!
There it is. That's what he uses. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Karlach just fucking took that without a care in the world. And I think I was able to get Gale to avoid getting hit.
That was
So
horrifying.
he might be up there too.
I'm not shocked. It's Karlach.
Yeah, bitches. No point to that one.
So,
Alright.
I'll just blink mud at the guy. Because why not?
Yeah, things to threaten those guys with.
Yeah, it's just no point to that one. I know. I can't get my other one up there, and one of them died to him, so.
You don't play a lot of real D&D, huh?
I never expected us to fight a god. No. Like I said, I stopped playing D&D because it was mostly dungeon crawlers with the people that I played with, and I didn't enjoy them. I like story. And unfortunately, they don't. They get bored. So, no, I don't play a lot of D&D.
Your air elemental's up there.
Right? It's a bouncy ball. I think it killed my elemental. Actually, no. Right, I forgot he was up there. Cool, okay. I should be able to handle at least one of these necromites. There went one. And seeing how many explosives there are there, I'm gonna step back this way to handle the other one. And I'll do that on the next turn. Oh.
Yeah, I think so. He hasn't moved.
He's still in the moonbeam, right? Yeah, he's still in the moonbeam. And that is something that doesn't require concentration. Damn it. Missed him. Well,
the Apostle Burkle
let's
before
try.
it consumed any of them?
Ooh!
It
Oh,
did?
wow!
Okay.
No free lunches. Yay. Defeated the Apostle Burkle before it consumed any of the necromites? What? It eats them?
Impossible.
Okay.
Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord,
Not anymore.
hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken.
Wow. God, that's so dark.
You have no idea what you've done.
Maybe mortal?
Isabel.
Oh, is Isabel gonna die now?
The villain is
Wow. That is
Ooh,
decades of
wow.
the wretch. Together we have crushed him, brain and body.
Wow. That is decades of unreleased anger.
No. Now, we pick our way toward our fates, unleashed. You have my sword, my fealty.
Yeah, let's not go with permanently.
Do what you
Wow.
must. Then we fly this foul place.
Okay, cool. We did it.
The chosen of Merkel is dead. Permanently. Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
Whew, what a fight.
What a charmer.
Let's see. What was there? I am invisible again. Ugh. That's annoying. Okay, cool.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly.
Hey.
And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable. I believe you
Yeah, no
fought and
kidding.
defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three.
Oh. Okay.
Bane,
Creepy.
Baal, and Merkel.
The
The
three
tyrant,
brothers.
the assassin, and
thing.
the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them
Could you imagine if you were a
incredible powers.
paladin of Merkel and you got to
Each
this
one
part?
alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together, and with those stones, and that crown, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
Oh god.
The
Yeah,
crown's markings
that'd be
suggest it
weird.
was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Netherese. These chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
Hope is a luxury for those who have a choice. This is the battle of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your
Okay.
shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Oh wow, that was a lot.
Dang, even his warhammer isn't quite that impressive compared to my blooded great axe.
Oh, really? That's disappointing.
Oh, what the hell's this?
I don't know. What is it?
A lot of books. Nah, we're good.
You
That was
gonna
basically
investigate
the
more
only
yet?
area. I was like, oh, look, a fucking table.
Yeah?
Okay. Yep.
I've been thinking on all you saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Bainite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Ooh. Okay.
You bet your ass I am. And I won't stop till that fucker is dead.
Well, we're back to not being able to touch you, Garlac.
Looking ahead.
Yikes.
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. And I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands.
I like how we can't see his
The
eyes.
crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing.
I'm gonna have to
I know very
I'm gonna
well
have to
what it's
toggle off his wizard hat.
Memories. Magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first.
Oh,
Most
God.
Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest
Right.
amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorceress Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Book shopping? But yes, their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but
God.
I'm certain they'll have one or
Oh,
two
hey, look,
stashed
the
away. You'll have to forgive
lady
my
is here.
eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to
Oh,
hold
Isabel's
water,
still alive.
this could be the answer to all our problems.
Oh, that's...
What?
Helen!
Mm-hmm.
Isabel!
Oh, Isabel.
My love. You were dead. I
What?
saw your body. I'm here.
Oh.
And
Okay.
and so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come
Oh.
back to me.
Okay. Huh.
That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
Wow.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
Aww. Cute.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin.
Yep.
Aelin, this is... Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
Yep.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead.
Aw. Now that he's
I
dead.
have more to thank you for than I knew.
The addition of
And we
that.
have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Heck yeah.
Aw. Yay.
I am. And I'm glad he's dead. But this is precisely what I want to speak to you about later. It'll keep. I promise. Very good. We look forward to it.
Aww.
Now you will leave us.
Yay.
We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin!
Get a room.
We'll see you later.
Aelin!
Begone! I must admire Isabel's fulsome beauty away from prying eyes.
Sorry.
Get a room!
Begone!
And Isabel
Sorry.
just apologizing.
What the
I'm
hell
sorry.
is Steeped in Bliss doing?
I'm sorry she's like this. That's funny.
You'd make a fine
Seized by great
fist.
joy. Entity has advantage on physical checks and disadvantage on mental saving throws. Also vulnerable to psychic damage.
I. Let's see. Seized by.
No, it's happening to everyone around us.
Like your mind once you dead.
Okay.
I need a quick
So
word.
we're just so excited that we blindly
mum
just
lives in
run
the
into
lower city.
things.
If those freaks hurt her, I'll turn them inside out.
Yeah. And us.
Daniel.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in concert.
Right?
It is most disturbing.
It's a weird one.
Take courage. We have killed a man who could not die and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a Netherstone, and you're on the scent of two more. These Chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Of course, falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalen's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
I like her.
New perils await beyond the horizon. The shadows yet fester. The dead three united under cover of darkness.
Oh, Withers.
The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them.
Oh.
Yet, the three amass an Illithian
Well, if everyone
army
just has a
void
tadpole in
of
their head and doesn't turn
epistemic
into a mind
souls that could
flayer,
imbue them
then they
with
are
power.
still
A
souls.
flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal?
And
This is the question
if they
thou
turn
must
into a
come
mind
to
flayer after
answer.
mastering their things, then
Until
they
such
are,
time,
and they retain who they are,
Be
then they have
availed
souls.
of my services.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three.
You fight Tiamat
The alliance is
in
reforged,
Neverwinter.
mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Okay.
Where matters
Oh.
of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. No.
Time to press ahead.
What?
So, nobody really knows who Withers is.
Wow.
Okay.
I find that interesting.
So, nobody really knows who Withers is. I find that interesting.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
He's not home.
Seems simple enough.
Mama's gonna come through those doors any moment now. Alfira's writing us a song.
Oh.
Stupid song won't bring Mole back. Tell her, won't you?
Why, yes. Once Alfira's done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal.
Miss Alfira wants to write us a song about you fighting Ketherick. But I miss Mole.
You're here. Good. That's good. Sorry, I didn't mean to snub you. I'm just worried about the kids. Mole is still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
They are.
Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one playing. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall work on our masterpiece.
Aw.
Oh, I hope I find a bard in the city. The kids would love a little show. I'm sure of it.
She's so sweet.
Maybe.
Helm's blessings upon you.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You think we're gonna get any further in the game today?
Back in Last Light, I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the curse? And then
A blinding light cuts through the darkness like a blade through butter. All thanks to you, I hear. Didn't think we'd make it without the old El Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job. If I had coin, I wouldn't be travelling overland through a cursed war zone. I hope not. Good hearts deserve long lives. I'm going to scavenge what supplies I can to make sure my people are fed on the road. Hopefully, we'll see you again in the city. Baldur's Gate lies ahead. We just need to avoid an army, the remnants of the curse, and whatever else wants to eat us alive.
Always room for more. The corpse has nothing to say.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers too. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Baldur's Gate. I'm coming home. And I'll get there before the Absolute.
We need to get back to the city before those monsters do. Baldur's Gate is my home. I have to protect it.
Can't believe there are mind flayers targeting Baldur's Gate. We can't let them gain a foothold.
Safe return to the city. We'll see you there, Helmling.
Got it.
Go home, Marcus, he says.
Feel that calm. The stone's free at last.
Moonrise has been cleansed. Baldur's Gate is next.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been. That sounds
We need to eat before we
slimy.
leave. Yes.
Never mind
Do
your
you have anything to eat?
distasteful
No.
predilections. We need to talk about Wulbrin. Wulbrin and the Iron Hand Gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have rune powder, they have motive. We have to stop them. Because they're a
Talking
gaggle of
to
vindictive
Marcus.
crybabies with no sense of propriety. That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose.
The chapter over there. Oh.
With the sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other, we most certainly will. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
Oh.
I owe you an apology. Marcus and I are another matter. I'm dealing with you right now. I saw you as a means to escape, nothing more. But when the sky lit up, when I followed it here, I knew you were behind it. I apologize for not seeing your true worth and for being, quite frankly, rude in Last Light. Gracious as well as impressive. A fine combination. And that's precisely why I want you by my side in Baldur's Gate. The Iron Hand Gnomes are going to save the city. And you can be part of it.
We got some inspiration to use. It's just a 14. Let's do this.
Damn it. That works.
The plan is what it's always been. To bring the work and innovations of the Iron Hand Gnomes to every corner of the realm. Problem is, Baldur's Gate is sick.
Alright.
Once the
Jeez.
pinnacle
No one
of
person can
greatness,
solve
it's
all the
eating
problems
itself
of anything.
alive to save itself from starving. Find me in the city. And once you see what it's become, you'll know that I, and I alone, can stop it.
Of course you'll be back at my camp.
Bring every scrap of courage
Promise
you
you'll
have
leave
to
and then
Baldur's
you're
Gate.
back.
You'll need it for what's to come. It's finally time for the Iron Hand.
I'll be seeing you at your camp.
Is it? Alright, yeah, she sells all the stuff we sold her before.
It's a grim task, picking provisions from the dead. But the way I hear it, the fighting's not done yet. You need to resupply.
Jesus Christ. Globe, Dome of Invulnerability, Scroll of Eyebite, and fucking Scroll of Sunbeam.
Hmm? Oh.
Lady La-
Can't give up now.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Orin, I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know, or know of more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like. Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Neverwinter.
As would I. And more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had
Cult
just
of the
been named
Dragon
a
was
Grand
Neverwinter.
Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle
Oh
a
yeah, you
dispute.
fight dragons
That's when
left
the
and
cult
right
of
in
the
that
dragon
game.
made its move.
I remember Carthraxis or Charthraxix.
A 10-day after Father
It's a
left,
very
I
common
heard a whisper as
situation
I
to be in.
slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out.
Ew.
There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Yeah, they summon the
In
dragons.
the looming shadow of the mound, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first
They
softly,
specifically
then
worship
cry
the
into the
evil
starless
ones.
sky.
White,
There is a
black,
crack
green,
of thunder, a
and
gust
red.
of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it.
Red.
She whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. I had Mizora at my side, and the archdevil Zariel guided our hands that day. I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. I understand. Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space. Ready and willing. Sharp as ever.
Working on. Okay.
Trying to get some gold off this lady.
Yeah, I have some things to sell too.
Leave me alone.
That's not what I wanted to do. Wow, she has a lot of gold.
Ketherick may be gone, but the shadows remain. On our guard.
2 steps at a time.
I ought to do the rounds again.
Leave 'em be.
Fair enough. Just tell me what you need.
Go home, Marcus, he says. Ha!
Let's chew the fat.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been. Who? Oh, right. Well, forget about that, McGungus. We have more important things to worry about. Like Walbrin. They have rune powder, they have motive. We have to stop them with the sword of justice to saving the...
Delayed my plans. Only that.
I'll be seeing you...
She has even more gold? She has like 9,000 now.
Just tell me what you need.
I took gold from her, so I don't know.
Ladylike. Just tell me what you need. Ladylike away.
Connection was interrupted.
Where'd you go?
How can I help?
Uh-oh.
That seems like a good place to call
Nothing
it.
would give me greater pleasure.
you in
Which
the
of our
middle of
esteemed company
selling?
am I stepping in for? Magical.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Okay. No, I had already finished.
Yeah. I'm pretty tired. I wouldn't be able to go on
So
much
we're done
longer
for the
anyway.
night?
Okay.
Defender of the people.
Still alive,
Okay.
so that's progress.
Right, I'm gonna go ahead and shut my Xbox
That's
off
what we're
then.
gonna call it, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, drop the bell so you
Hey,
miss
soldier.
no
Love
posts
you,
and content
darling.
on YouTube. And subscribe to my
Looks
Twitch
like
to
your
catch up
troops
on
all
all of the
trooped
videos
up.
that have made
You'll
to
need to send
YouTube.
someone packing if you want me
Well,
to
have a
join.
good night. Hey, I said this is gonna be a longer stream.
Excellent.
It's 14
Let's go.
hours. It's probably 10 hours after the Be Right Back. Probably more than 10 hours. We probably went over 12. Y'all have a good night.